Go ahead, Premium.
Um, I just wanna say a single comment specifically about the Arabic word asa. Asa actually means can mean two different things. Maybe, yes, it means maybe, and it also means may. So uh, asa, I don't know I don't know that one, but yeah. I just wanted to say that comment.
You are a Muslim?
Yeah.
All right. So now, what do you think about Allah saying maybe your sin will be forgiven? What does that mean? Do Allah knew the future?
Ah,
If Allah is saying
where?
maybe, if Allah is saying the word maybe, is that because He do not know what He will do tomorrow?
Maybe where?
All
In which
over.
verse?
It's you who mentioned to me Asa. You told me what Asa mean, right? This is Asa in the front of you.
Also,
Yeah, this is Asa in the front of you.
mm,
All over the Quran.
there are many.
If I use the word
There are many.
maybe, if I use the word maybe, that means I do not know what will happen. Maybe, might happen, might not, correct?
It differs from a human to another.
This is not about a human. The one who's talking is Allah.
Yeah, it differs from a human to another.
Doesn't matter. Allah is the one who's talking. So when Allah say maybe, that means Allah is not sure. Who care about the human now? Allah is God supposedly, and He knew the future. Don't you know the future?
Um, I'm trying to say like he it differs from a human to another. Another human
I
may
don't care,
judge
my
him.
friend, about the human
Um,
being now. This is not about the human now. I'm asking you. When Allah He say maybe, is that because He is not sure? Okay, let us make a sentence about this.
um,
You ask me, do you want
not
to? You ask me, are you
not
going to work tomorrow? I say maybe. This is not about a human being now. Are you going to work? I say maybe. That means I'm not. I don't know. It might happen. It might not.
not really because he doesn't know it. It actually the reason he says Asha here because there are there are different possibilities. His sin could be forgiven, and he will, like, let's say two options. One option is his sin be forgiven. The second option is that he'll face the consequences of it.
Okay, read this verse with me. I can tell you do not know Arabic. There's no word in Arabic is called asha. It says asa, asa. So listen carefully. عسى ربه أن
It's
طلقكن أن يبدله أزواجا. It may be if he divorce you all. Okay, do Allah knew that he would divorce them all or he do not know?
I think this one means may,
Exactly,
like,
maybe. Yeah, maybe. May is the same, maybe. So
not maybe. I mean may.
may, yeah,
I
okay,
think.
okay. I will go with you, my friend. Guys, it's me, no problem.
Okay.
But in English, you cannot say, but it's only me. You have to say maybe. So now it is me. Allah divorce you. Okay, do Allah knew what will happen tomorrow or He don't? Is He going to divorce them or not?
Allah actually knows what will happen.
What? That is what?
Yeah. I said he knows.
So why He's saying it may according to you and me, not maybe? Why He's saying that?
Um, okay, so I remember that verse. First, that Allah was quoting the thing that Omar said to one of the Prophet wives, peace be upon him, and uh, based on the quote, I think it means may Allah replace his wife or something like that, you know. Not perhaps may, actually, I should say.
All right. Everybody heard you saying Allah quoting Umar. How Allah quoting Umar, quoting the Quran from Umar? Guys, Allah, our friend here
Um,
just said that Allah is quoting Umar. So the Quran is the word of Umar. And Allah did not make the
no,
Quran.
no, he was quoting Umar to honor him.
Yes, you said he's quoting Umar. So this is what Umar said.
Originally, yes.
Thank you. So that explain why that this is cannot God speaking. Muhammad, he heard Umar saying this, he took it, he put it in the Quran. Because if the one is talking is Allah, there's no way he will say maybe. This is Umar. And thank you for saying that. Umar, he said, وافقني ربي في ثلاث. My God, he agreed with me in three. The Kaaba, praying to the Kaaba, it was made up by Umar. The hijab, and this, and actually I can find you more things. So the Quran is made by Umar, and Allah, he quoted the
Um,
Quran of Umar, and not Muhammad. Muhammad did not receive the Quran. It is Umar who made Quran. Muhammad, he heard Umar saying those words. Muhammad, he took those words, he put them in the Quran. And everybody heard you saying, this is the quotation about what Umar says. So when you say to me, this is the quotation of what Umar said, that means Allah is quoting Umar, claiming that this is his words.
no, like I'm saying that this is only here to honor Umar actually,
So guys,
and
hold on. When you say to me
and
quoted, when you say to me quoted, you said to me the word quoted. All right. So
yeah, I said that.
is this the word of Allah now or the word of Umar?
Which one?
But he quoted.
The verse.
Yeah.
The verse now. Since it's a verse, it is the word of Allah, but
So how that is the word of
but if
Allah? So now if I say something and then you take it, you put it in your book. How that is your word if I am the one who said that?
like it is still the verse in the book. CP.
I am here, my friend. If I am quoting Omar, that is Omar's statement. This is not Allah's statement. So how Allah, he steal? This is copyright frag, this is a forgery. How the Quran claimed that this is the pure word of Allah, and then you agreed, and I agree with you. Allah aka Muhammad is stealing the words of Umar, putting it in the Quran, claiming that this is the word of God. But yet it is Umar who said those words, word by word. In fact, the hadith says, so Allah, he sent the verses exactly the same as I said. Exactly.
Well, actually, the verse could be any other thing. It could have not be the quote of Omar, but Allah chose to quote Omar in that verse to honor him and to honor the act that he chose to do in that situation.
All right. So Allah, he took the words of Umar, he put it in the Quran, he lied, claiming that this is him talking, but the purpose was to honor Umar. So Allah, how many people Allah He honor, He took their words and He put it in the Quran, claiming this is His own word. So now imagine, I am going to honor Shakespeare. I copy, I steal what Shakespeare said, and I put it in my book. And then if the court asks me why you stole the copyrighted book of Shakespeare, I will say I'm honoring him. So why the Muslims they lie to us and to themselves saying that this is the pure word of Allah when the Quran is nothing but copies of other people's statement? And how Allah and why Allah wanna honor Umar, and how Umar word become wiser than Allah? Because if Allah is God, Umar idea is this. Allah He like it. That means Allah He could not come with better situation or solution. So Umar is more wise than Allah. And then this is what make the verse look stupid. Because if Allah is talking, how He say maybe? This is Umar was making a wish, saying maybe his God will make him divorce his wives. So when Muhammad he copied those verses and he put them in the Quran, he stole them from Umar. He exposed his nature to be a false prophet. What do you think?
CP, you know, the the gap between the wisdom between both of them, Omar and God, is wide, and you know that. As a Muslim concept, the gap is wide. But the quote from Omar was already good, and
What is
Allah
good?
chose to
What is good
use
about it? What is good about it?
it. It was good actually.
What is good
I'm
about it?
just saying.
I'm asking you, what is good about it? Is divorce is
Huh?
good? Is divorce is good?
Divorce.
Yeah.
It's a conditional.
All right.
You
It's a conditional.
you
So
highlighted
listen.
it.
So when Allah
It
He
may be
says,
if
it may be He divorced you. Do Allah mean it or He don't mean it?
the- what does Allah what?
When the
Mean
verse,
it?
when it says, may Allah divorce you, maybe Allah divorce you. All right. So do Allah
No,
mean do
maybe
He mean what He
it
say or
may
He don't mean
be.
it?
I'm trying to explain right now. It may be if he like that's a conditional statement, you know?
Condition of what?
Conditional of
Okay, read with me.
the
Read with me. Look what happened here. According to Omar, and now as long you agree that this is Omar's statement, it says here he exchange. Exchange. Do you know what exchange mean?
yeah.
I take your wife, you take my wife.
No, not really,
Yes,
not that one.
this is what exchange.
Uh, Yubdil means replace.
What?
Yubdil means replace, not exchange.
Exchange.
No, no, actually.
Do you know about how the
You did.
Arab? Do you know anything about the history of the Arab? How they get married?
A what?
How the Arab they exchange wives with each other?
No.
Do you know the story about Muhammad? A man he come to his house, and he asked him to exchange. He will give him one of his women. He will take Aisha.
I don't know that story.
Do you want to show it to you?
I mean, I want to continue about that
We
one
we
for
are we are
now.
talking about that one. We are not changing topic. I'm just showing you that the word
Can
you bet there.
can,
The word يبدل.
Can you put يبدل in the translation, in Google Translation?
In the translation, okay, here we go.
He replaced it with.
Exactly.
So replace, not exchange actually.
Yeah, he replaced it. So it is not going to be empty, right? Space. So someone will take what you have and he will give you something from what he have.
Yeah, but not an exchangement.
Okay, let us see. How much you know Arabic?
Huh?
How much you know Arabic?
Well, I speak Arabic and I'm a native Arabic speaker.
Okay, as long you are native. So why you were saying Asha when it is Asa? Why you could not? Why you could not read the word correctly?
Asha.
I said Asa. You said Asha.
I don't remember saying that.
All right. Maybe I heard you wrong. Read with me.
But you know.
Read with me.
Asa is.
Read with me, my friend.
Okay. عسى ربه إن طلقكن أن يبدله أزواجا خيرا منكن مسلمات مؤمنات فاتنات تائبات عابدات سائحات ثيبات وأبكارا.
What is this?
So
what happened? What happened there? You just made it more horrible.
What?
You just made it more horrible.
I maybe my mic is bad or
no. I'm not talking about the sound. No, I'm not talking about sound. Look what happened. It says in the verse that the women Allah would exchange to Muhammad according to replace, they are Muslims. Was Muhammad married non-Muslims?
No.
So why the verse saying maybe Allah will marry you Muslim women? And they believe. That means the wives of Muhammad, they don't believe, and they are not Muslims, and they are not sincere.
No.
Yeah, read it. Here we go. Read. It says it clearly. According to you, you said replace. Remember, all right? Will give you instead of you wives better than you. How better? Why they are better? They are Muslims, okay, and they are believers, and they are obedient, which means the wives of Muhammad, they are not Muslims, they are not believers, and they are not obedient. Correct?
It doesn't mean that actually.
No, it means that.
No, it says Muslimat to Mu'minat. Just because to honor the concept of believing and being a Muslim, okay?
No, those women, specifically speaking about certain women, the wives of Muhammad, Allah will replace the wives, and those women who will replace them with the wives of Muhammad, they are better than them by what? They are Muslims, they are believers, and they are obedience. That means the wives Muhammad he have, they are not Muslims, they are not decent, and they are not believers. Correct?
It doesn't detail the wives that he had previously, and you know
no. It says listen. If I say to you, I will give you a tomato bigger, more tasty, and more round. Isn't it mean that the tomato you will have is way better than the previous one? And what is better about them? I just describe it for you. This is what the verse is saying. So the wives Allah will give him, they are better than the wife he have. What is better about them? They are believers. What else? They are decent. What else? They are Muslims.
Yeah.
Okay? And they worship Allah sincerely,
Yeah.
and they fast. All right? So that means
Yeah.
that the wives Muhammad he have now, they are not good. And one of them is the daughter of Umar. So how Umar, Allah wanna honor him, and then Allah is saying that the daughter of Umar and Aisha, this is specifically about Aisha and Hafsa, by the way, they are not believers, and they are not good women, and they are not surrendering to Allah, and they are not submissive to Muhammad, and not the obedience. So the Quran is so clear. In fact, what if I show you the Quran says that Aisha is kafir?
I'll try to explain my point, CP.
I know, you can, but what if, to make it short, what if I show you the Quran saying that Aisha and Hafsa, they were kuffar? The verse in front of you, chapter 66, verse number 4, the same chapter. Read it. It says, إن تتوبا إلى الله فقد صغت قلوبكما. Go check in any Islamic interpretation what صغت mean. مالت إلى الكفر. مالت إلى الكفر. They became kuffar.
صغت قلوبكما. I'm googling it right now.
No problem.
The al-Qurtubi tafsir says زاغت ومالت عن الحق.
Thank you very much. They are not believers no more. They are kuffar.
No, it is like swing actually.
It's what?
Not a full disbelief. Not a full disbelief, man.
Not what?
Not a full disbelief.
No, it is, because if they are, their hearts, listen, what the problem? They are not obedience to Allah and His Messenger. The Quran say clearly, who is not obedience to Allah and His messengers are kuffar. I can show you tons of verses. So the Quran says, صَغَتْ قُلُوبُكُمَا, which mean قَدْ مَالَتْ إِلَى الْكُفْرِ. They are kuffar. They are not obeying Allah. So when Allah He make a threat and you agreed, Allah is copying the statement of Umar. This is mean that Umar and Muhammad trying to control those two girls. They are driving Muhammad crazy, and he cannot control them. Correct?
I didn't hear the last statement, but I'm just saying it isn't full copying or that. I mean, the purpose is just to honor Umar.
What do you mean the purpose of to honor? There's a fight here. Muhammad is having big fight with his wives. What Umar to honor Umar? You keep saying, oh, okay, hold on. I want you to show me where you get this honor Umar. You stuck with it since you came here. Show me the reference. Where you get this from?
Yeah, because that's what Umar said in the story.
Who? Who said so? He said what?
Do you know that he honored Umar?
My friend, Umar.
Yeah.
Umar is a very bad person. Okay, You keep saying to me he honor Umar. Is that because Umar he was spying at wives of Muhammad when they do poo-poo?
No,
So why he's
no,
on?
because
So why he's honoring Umar? Because the hadith about the hijab happened because Umar was spying at Sauda when she do poo-poo. Is that correct?
what?
Umar, you keep saying to me he honor. If I find that I have a friend and he go in the dark and he look at her ass when she is doing poo-poo, should I honor him or I punish him?
No,
Okay, why? So why you
no.
keep saying to me Allah is honoring Umar? Here we go. What Allah copied from Umar is because of this. So that she is doing poo-poo, Umar, he was spying at her, and he said to her, Arafnaki ya Sauda. Do you see it? So the woman, she went out to do poo-poo, and then he asked Muhammad, saying to him, tell your wives to go and cover themselves. Muhammad, he took the verse as it is, and he put it in the Quran. So this is the story behind the hijab. If Sauda at that night, Umar was not spying at her, there's no hijab. Muslims don't wear hijab. In fact, I can show you, like it says here, that Umar, he told Muhammad many times, tell your wives to cover themselves, tell your wife to cover yourself, and he refused to do it. He refused. Then Muhammad, he got an idea, that's good for me. Let me say Allah gave me this verse. And this is why Umar, he says, Allah, he agreed with me in three things. And he said the Quran exactly as I said. Umar said the hijab, Allah copied the hijab. And what is behind it? Sauda doing poo-poo. Imagine women, she is doing poo-poo, and what Umar says to her, we recognize you, Sauda, I know it's you. What a shameful person.
What?
What kind of a man, he go to your wife, she is doing poo-poo, and he say to her, hey Sauda, I know it's you doing poo-poo there, I see you. Is that an honorable action? To speak to a woman doing poo-poo? The wife of his prophet? Or
To be honest,
if he's decent, he should turn his head away and never say anything. This is not an act of somebody he believe in Muhammad. This is a person he don't respect Muhammad. What if your wife, she is doing poo-poo in the bathroom, and then I open the door and say, hey Sauda, I know it's you, I saw you. What you would do? And you said yourself, this is not honorable behavior. How that can be from God, my friend? And then how God, he copy what this man, he said, and make it Quran.
like I'm lost here actually. I don't know what's happening.
Like what?
I'm lost. I don't know what's actually happening.
It's in front of you. This is al-Bukhari. All the reason of hijab, all the Muslim women wearing. By the way, hijab is not what it says here. By the way, the hijab have nothing to do with the thing women they put in their head. Muslim, they are ignorant. Hijab is a curtain, is not something even you wear. It is something you put between you and somebody else, a curtain. It is not a scarf. How the Muslim they come with the hijab, nobody knows. If you go right now and we type the word hijab, you will see that Allah himself, he speak from behind the hijab. What hijab mean? Curtain. It's not something you put in your head. Because if you put it in your head, still they can see him. Here it says وَبَيْنَهُمَا hijab, chapter 7, verse number 46. What is the hijab? Read it. وَبَيْنَهُمَا hijabun. What the translation? A barrier screen, curtain. Other verse. Same. Hijaban mastura, chapter 17, verse number 45. It's a preserved behind the screen. It's a curtain. Chapter 19, verse number 17. فَاتَّخَذَتْ مِن دُونَهُمْ حِجَابًا. She took from them screening, curtain. Nobody can see her. It's not something she wear in her head, because if you wear something in your head, I can see you still. And then you find all those, and this is the verse here, by the way, which your prophet he took from Umar. فَاسْأَلُوهُنَّ مِنْ وَرَاءِ حِجَابٍ. Min wara hijab, from behind hijab, not something you wear. Read it. From behind, you ask them from behind the hijab. So what is the hijab? It's a curtain. Ask them, read carefully. Ask them from behind a screen. There's no scarf. So the scarf the Muslim they came with is a fabrication, is not even in their religion. The hijab is a curtain. Allah himself, he speaks from behind the curtain. Read it. Chapter 42, verse number 51. Otherwise Allah must be a female wearing hijab now. It's not given to any human being that he should speak to him unless by inspiration or from behind a veil. Do you see it? This is what hijab means. Veil is a false translation. It is hijab as a curtain behind. Listen, behind. It's not on the top of you. He is behind it. It's not even touching him. He is behind the hijab. It's a curtain.
Behind the wheel?
Yeah, behind it. It's a curtain. It's not a scarf in the head. So the Muslim understanding is false. Umar did not say to wear a scarf. Umar, he says they have to put a screen when they do and go to the bathroom. Nowhere he says you should wear a scarf. The woman, she is doing poo-poo, why she is exposing herself in public. This is what Umar is talking about. This is why we see here in the Quran the verse which is speaking about this story, chapter 33, verse number 53. Speak to them from behind the screen. So Umar, he saw Sauda doing poo-poo. Umar, he said to Muhammad, tell them to screen themselves, not to wear any clothing. Screen yourself. Do you want to do poo-poo? Put a screen. It's in front of you.
Yeah.
So do you agree with me?
So, like how would I'm just saying how would you wear, like essentially wear a hate, like well, I'm trying to say this how some people don't really wear a hijab while doing the thing you are pointing at. So it depends on the person, but the condition is that something is blocking him, and in this case, screen, or you know, you get me right.
I have no idea what you are saying, my friend. You keep saying condition. What
Yeah.
condition? Do Allah have condition now? Allah don't speak to anyone except from behind hijab. Very simple curtain. You want to speak to Muhammad wives? Ask them from behind the hijab. All of them together, not one. They are not wearing it. From behind. It says from behind, not something you wear. So hijab is not a scarf, is not even a clothing. Muslim, they fabricated things does not exist in their religion. And the story behind it is about Sauda doing poo-poo. Umar saying, put a screening when you do poo-poo. Don't go in public, show your butt. So the whole idea here, you see, that the Muslims do not understand what is the religion of teaching. The Quran is so silly that Allah is copying what a guy, his name is Umar, saying. Why Allah did not say to Muhammad?
I'm already trying to. I'm already trying to not be that loud, and essentially, I don't think I can complete that conversation.
It's up to you. You see, I just proved to you. You wanna find this excuse to go? It's up to you. You Muslim, you call us kuffar, najis, filthy, worse than animals, and now suddenly you are sensitive for I said silly.
No, like
Isn't it your book?
I'm saying, I'm not
Isn't
trying.
it your Quran saying that we are worse than animals? كالأنعام.
What?
Isn't it your Quran say the Christian and the Jews are the same as animals, even worse?
I mean, that's out of the context. So I mean,
No, it's not out of context. He said we are worse than animals. I can show you the verse. So you are very sensitive. So you call us names. You take our churches. You hijack our land. You kidnap our land. You kidnap our women. You kill our children. And then we say to you, Quran is silly. You are so sensitive. I cannot continue. Who cares? You don't go. People will listen. People will laugh. You want to stand and defend your religion? Here we go. You are welcome. You can say the Bible is silly. Go. No problem.
all right, thanks. Bye.
Huh? He left. This is silly book, stupid book. The woman, she did shit. Suddenly became a command to Muslim women to wear hijab. How you wear a curtain? It says it clearly, from behind the curtain. From behind. Nowhere it says wear a curtain. Muslims are disconnected with their with their cult. Everything in Islam is stupid wrong. Like the Quran says Muhammad. Look here. We are talking about Allah threatening the wives of Muhammad. Allah want to show the wives of Muhammad that Muhammad is the most important person. Look what it says. Allah, he praying on Muhammad and the angels. The Muslim, they try to fix it. Allah, he do salat. Okay, what does that mean? Look how they fabricate. Salah mean a prayer. Graces, honor, blessing, mercy, etc. Okay. On the Prophet and also his angels. And look what they lie. They say, and also the angels, they ask Allah for a blessing and forgive him. Where it says that? It says Allah and the angels, they pray on Muhammad. No blessing, no forgiveness. What forgiveness? What blessing? I mean, the guy, his wives are bad. What is this is for? What the connection between this verse and this verse? It's a stupid book. There is no there is no sin. Look at this. There is no sin on them, Prophet, if they appeared between two bracket unveiled. What? Where it says that? Nowhere it says that. It says no problem if your wives, they see their father, their children's, their brothers and their nieces, their nephews, and even your slave male. Where it says veil, not veil, nowhere. They fabricate things. And then suddenly Allah and the angels, they pray on Muhammad. What is the connection? When we ask the stupid AI, what is the special things about false cult leaders? They praised themselves. They made themselves the center of the universe. As simple as that.
We are made whole. Christ set you free. New beginnings now we see. Living waters overflow our soul. With every breath we glorify His name. He lifts the broken, heals the lame. The cross has conquered fear and shame. We stand forgiven, free from blame. No higher love, no greater King. In Christ alone, new life begins. Christ set you free. Chains are broken, hearts redeemed in His mercy. We are made whole. Christ set you free. New beginnings now we see. Living water overflow our soul. No more sorrow, no more shame. We are covered by His name. Grace unlimited.